Hey, though. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Choppers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box, Thule on me while I'm trapping. And I hope I ain't gotta go use it, but I know how shit tend to happen. And plus it be like insurance with a nigga be out here trafficking. I'm talking about how the money gon' be good, but the niggas hating gon' be on bullshit. So it's Mando that I'm sliding with this full clip and I bust this bitch. Trust me if I tell you that I'm with this shit, I did this shit. Believe me when I tell you it's on the floor, I don't be capping, nigga. If I don't pick my phone up when you call, I might be trapping, nigga. On the first and the third, I need like 3 boxes of baggies, nigga. Trapping like my 9 to 5, and I lust for a life of crime. When it's popping outside, I'm out sliding with this brand new 9. And I'd rather do it dolly, cause I can shoot this bitch while I be driving and hold that bitch steady. I done let loose while big steady driving.
We lit.
Yo, y'all know what it is. It's time for that culture for the streets, nigga. Me and the mafia, we back with another episode. Sorry for the wait, a couple technical difficulties, but we are here. You understand? You know what I mean? So, we finna give y'all nothing but that raw, uncut street shit that y'all been waiting on. You feel me? Let them know what it is, my nigga.
Man, they know what's up with us, man. We gonna stay on top of the shit, man. There's a lot going on, man, from Snoop buying all the rights to Deathrow, now owning Deathrow. It's like he's back home for real.
Nigga, I was explaining that shit in one of my blog videos, telling the young generation that wasn't alive when Snoop was doing this thing, and I was telling them like Snoop Dogg was the YB of Death Row. You feel me?
The YB period.
You can go back, listen to the Chronic, and see how Snoop was in his prime eating shit. Then he goes to Dogger Style. Then he turn up on what's that is dog food with the dog pound, like Murder Was the Case soundtracks, like, and it went epic when this when Yo MTV Raps was popping back then, and they were showing all kind of white dudes on the beach rapping ain't nothing but a G thing. Cause that's one of the hardest verses of all time that Snoop came out with. Nothing but a
Oh,
G.
he got some verses, man.
But I'm talking about in his prime. You know what I mean?
I think his verse on Dre Day.
When he broke it down and said it's the capital S of oh yes, refresher double OP, and he broke that shit down like that. You know what I mean? That shit was hard. Snoop had that wordplay for a nigga ass at a young age. You feel me?
Yeah, he did, and he put game banging in, like, without Snoop wouldn't be no young boy waving no green rag.
Yeah,
No niggas would be gang banging in their music. Death Row broke the barrier for labels to fuck with gangsters, period. So for niggas to be able to represent any kind of gang culture in their music and labels still fuck with them, they have to thank Snoop for that.
Snoop took that shit from the hood to another country. Nobody ain't no gang member in this world has ever took they set and threw it up in another country. These niggas been doing local shows and state to state shit. He took that shit to the big dog level. That's why he big dog like that. And respected by all, you feel me? But at the same time, when I thought about it, I was like, man, just think about all the niggas that ain't even here to witness that shit. Like all the niggas that died that was down, like
Really?
real death row fans. You see what I'm saying? And so for Snoop to do this shit on a Black History Month, Like that's big.
And it ain't just come like that. That was a process. The shit like that is a process. So you better believe he been working on that shit for months.
That's a part. That's a part of his history. He built that brand. Tupac just was a that was just an addition. But Snoop had done already shaped that thing up. Had everybody wearing braids and motherfucking football jerseys, braids and baseball jerseys. You know what I mean? Drinking gin and juice, literally. Going to go buy gallons of juice and pints of motherfucking Seagrams. You know what I mean? Snoop is a hell of a trendsetter, dog.
Yeah,
Shout out to Uncle Snoop. You feel me?
definitely deserve it.
He deserve it. He deserve nigga fuck a flower. He deserve a whole garden, a whole blue garden. You feel me?
Yeah, he passed the flower stage too. Yeah,
He did that shit.
Snoop really passed this flower stage in the early 2000s
Yeah, he been did that, man. And that's why I say he got a garden, man. And what the fuck is flowers to Uncle Snoop?
because he took what NWA and Ice-T was pushing.
This
And
how I knew.
he threw what they wasn't doing into it. NWA was giving us all the uncut gangster shit, but they wasn't claiming the gangster shit.
Snoop was the first nigga I heard Biggie said he trying to sell records like Snoop. Oops, I'm interrupted by a doorbell. You know what I mean? So Biggie gave Snoop his flowers back then when he was living. So I knew Snoop was great then, which I already knew, but just to get respect from the Mecca.
That's
You know
also
what I
why I
mean?
ain't choose no side neither, because the East Coast fucked with Snoop.
For
So he
sure, for
wasn't
sure.
willing to cut his ties with the East Coast just because these niggas wanted to engage in some petty shit.
For
So as
sure.
a man, I respect that because he won't be no follower.
Yeah,
Fuck the backlash.
he stood on his word like a man.
Name a
And
nigga that
show
don't get no backlash because he didn't want to follow some niggas.
nah man, that nigga stood on his word. You feel
We
me?
talking about we talking about Snoop, two strikes, and all that. When the whole time you got Pop walking around, know who popped him, know why he got popped, but you pointing at Big. So you premeditating the war between coasts when you already yourself know the truth. So you want this man being a superstar, he can go anywhere in the world. You want him to cut a whole coast off because you starting a bullshit war. That shit was
But
stupid.
he just had to press down on a lot of niggas.
And you know, a lot of people
Yeah, me.
might get mad about what I'm saying, but I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. If you are a turf switcher, a turf hopper, nigga, you won't catch me riding a dime for your turf hopping ass. And Pop was a turf hopper, nigga. Yeah. Pop was a turf hopper, nigga. Pop went from thug life and all that shit, nigga. All them thug life niggas was Crips. Till you went over there with Suge and them, now it's Mob Pyru, man. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. If he'd lived 10 more years, that nigga would have been in Jordan Downs.
But what you expect for a nigga coked out of his mind, influenced by some other niggas?
You rapping too real to do sucker shit.
But you know, you any nigga that get on drugs can rap some real shit, Gru. A nigga could get on some ice and goddamn rap his ass off.
Everybody can't act like they real and mislead the whole motherfucking world.
See, it took us a minute to understand that the shit was cap. You feel me?
No,
We
I
ain't
ain't gonna
know.
say Pac was not a street nigga because he wasn't backing down from
No, no,
he was
no.
down to shoot at
Listen.
a nigga. He
No,
down to
this
do all the gangster shit.
this
What I'm
this would
saying
have.
is stand on what the fuck you stand on, nigga. All that different corner of the street represent that shit corny to me, nigga. It's like me claiming
Uh,
35th Street
but
today, then
but
tomorrow
see,
43rd Street.
see,
Then
you gotta think about it,
it's
cause
corny.
you gotta think what Pop fuck around and got a hold to going to these parties with all this cocaine and drink everywhere.
Cause you giving Pac an excuse, bro.
no. What I'm saying,
Tupac,
listen.
we talking about Tupac at a time when nigga the West Coast looked up to Tupac, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck, how is you in here looking up the niggas that look up to you?
you know why I say it like that? Cause Biggie, how Biggie broke it down, like when he gave his story, when he was like snort cane niggas, short cane niggas, like he was basically painting the picture like Pop was like really like on some like he was coked out. You feel me?
Man, that's
And
still
I could believe it. I could believe like he
coke
seemed
out or
like a
not. Shit, I'm pretty sure Alpo was doing coke too, nigga. He ain't
but
motherfucking.
but just understand you already know when a nigga on coke and motherfucking alcohol, man, these niggas be thinking they be thinking they immortal.
I know a lot of niggas that do shit like that. Them niggas ain't go switch teams.
No, you right. They didn't go switch
And
teams,
these
but
niggas ain't rich.
I'm saying when okay,
There ain't no excuse for that, bro. You
it's
ain't loyal to nobody, but you
I'm not
no loyalty. That
I'm
ain't
I'm
loyal to me.
what I mean by that, cuz
You gotta understand some of the niggas in Thug Life was his cousins. Them niggas was Crips. Once he went around there and got with the Mob Piru niggas, them niggas basically made him stop hanging with his own family members. Cause they
yeah,
over there. If it weren't for Big U walking in that Death Row building, cause we don't see Crips being the dominant celebrity in the industry. That was kind of a move that was put down by Big U. He went to Death Row. Look, shit, nigga, you either gonna put us on or we gonna shut this shit down. The only reason they put, I feel like Snoop got pushed up to the forefront for real.
because of Big U.
Yeah, at the same time, nigga, Snoop ain't from 60s, but he from the
Right.
Crip card.
Right.
Right now, he the most famous Crip that got a chance to be world famous, whatever the fuck. Snoop don't get on as a Crip, nigga. Nipsey don't get to get on and claim 60s, nigga.
Mm.
It's a fact.
You just laced my chucks then,
It's a
cuz.
fact. So I'm saying, nigga, come on, man. It's the switching. So you switch from the same team that a nigga ended up coming in the building and saying, "Oh, this ain't what's going on, nigga. The blue side need to get to moving." And that's what went on. Yeah, when you look at Death Row, it's a bunch of bloods everywhere, but the face of this shit is a Crip. Period.
These the niggas that's on the mic.
Period, man. Of course, them niggas didn't care that nigga left some Crips and came around some bloods. He's a celebrity, and they gonna get some money off this nigga. But had he been in the streets, he would have got Crip Mac for that shit. Nigga, you just over there with them niggas. Nigga with Big Psych and all. The whole Thug Life was Crips. Now you over here talking about Mob Piru, man. Take this pack out. Like, nigga, you got packed out just in the street. Because it's Tupac, niggas let that shit go. Because he was really the influencer.
Yeah, he was
went
the
over there
god.
and the niggas you influenced, you went over there and got influenced by them. How the fuck does that go? When does the parent turn into the kid trying to teach the parent?
Yeah, look at the
At the
age.
end of the day, Tupac still was the vet in the building. He been in the game longer than all them motherfuckers. From acting to music. He was moving around with Digital Underground, dancing and shit before Snoop picked up a microphone.
That's facts.
You just don't want to live up to the fact that Tupac wasn't loyal, nigga. As real as we perceive that nigga, he wasn't loyal.
That's real. You can't, you know what I mean? It's no difference than Moneybag Yo situation.
Shit, look at that nigga. You went and risked your life for Suge and them. Them niggas didn't ride for you.
That's the same thing I'm saying. It's no different from Moneybag Yo.
But I bet you he'd have died like that in Vegas while he was with Thug Life. They'd have told some shit up about that shit. Can't forget, a portion of Thug Life is his family that's on the Crip side. They would have ate some shit outside about that shit. The Bloods just wanted the money out, cuz. They ain't getting no fuck about Tupac legacy for real. That's why ain't nobody get dropped from a Death Row member about no goddamn Tupac. Ain't no Death Row nigga locked up. about dropping some shit about Tupac.
Speaking,
They let Pac die, nigga.
speaking on that, nigga, what about Young Mozzarella?
Shit.
CMG shit, man.
That shit was a big Gotti. It was a big for Mozzy too, because Mozzy been on top of the game and on the west side of the map for a long time.
Let's get some understanding to these motherfuckers that don't know about Mozzy. That's one track minded. That's probably never heard of Mozzy or just think like, oh, nigga got it just signing anybody. Nigga, y'all niggas better do y'all motherfucking homework. When we talking about bars, real gangsterism, real stories, you know what I mean? Nothing fabricated. I'm talking about paint pictures like Picasso when he say this gangster shit. You understand? And I'm already knowing, I'm just thinking that the beats that got it finna feed to Mozzy. Cause lyrically, now one of these street niggas that's rapping this gangster shit don't want to even get on a feature with him. Let's just get some understanding with that shit there. So
Mozzy is Tupac today.
Definitely. That nigga
a whole way around though. The loyalty too, cuz the same thing I just got to talk about with Tupac, Mozzy too. Y'all been fucking with Mozzy since Lil Tim. Before he came home from prison and now he Mozzy. A lot of niggas that's hip to Mozzy don't even know how Mozzy came out and got the opportunity to be on a platform to be Mozzy. Mozzy come home from jail. Filthy Rich, a real nigga from the Bay. He pull up, get Mozzy a bag. They wasn't politicking before Mozzy went to jail.
Yeah.
He pull up, hand him the bag. He ain't even from the same city. He from a whole different politic. He pull up, give him a bag. First Mozzy chain. Filthy get to beefing with niggas. You go over here and sign a nigga he beefing with. When you know they beefing. This the nigga put you on for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of niggas got a loyalty problem. So why you think Mozzy being the biggest nigga from the West Coast, as big as a look that is, as big as a loss it is too, because a nigga that's a West Coast nigga gotta stand on the West Coast. The biggest stars from the West Coast was on West Coast labels, period.
Yeah, for sure.
Every nigga in the Bay that's popping, West Coast labels.
It was West Coast orientated. They kept it from the roots.
Now you done took that over here. You took what the West Coast got to stand on and you took it over there.
But at the same time,
nigga, Empire is in the Bay. Ghazi in the Bay. The nigga King Von and Mo 3, all them niggas was signing to, that nigga in the Bay. Why you gotta leave the West Coast? Ghazi would have gave Mozzy the biggest bag. You're the biggest nigga on from the Midwest to the fucking west side of the map.
I mean, but at some point, like I said, how old is Mozzy?
He at the most, he probably young 30s at the most.
See what I'm saying? He at the same time, Mozzy speak for the young niggas. You see what I'm saying?
He do.
He ain't trying to do the like when even though I'm a late Mozzy fan, when I listen to his music, he was speaking for the young niggas on the young nigga point of view, just like every young nigga in every other state. Like, nigga, we gonna do this shit our way. We ain't gonna do this shit like the niggas before us.
Oh, no doubt. But
you see what I'm saying? So that's probably how I'm perceiving it. Like,
not doing it for the coast, he doing it for the business.
Yeah, you like showing other nigga, he like showing other West Coast artists like
it's the closest he gonna get to Jay-Z.
He showing other West Coast artists that nigga you can rub shoulders with niggas in other states. That's how I'm taking it, man.
Let's get this right too, though, because Mozzy is an established artist, and in today's world, established artists turn into CEOs. Let's just get that shit out in the blue. It's not like 20 years ago when an artist come out, he dropped 5 CDs, he's still a goddamn artist. He leave that label, get dropped from the label, whatever the case, go to another label, still an artist. No, nigga. Niggas is coming out the gate being artists, sacrificing their title to get a bag, get the bag, turn that bag around, turn to a CEO. That's what this shit about. That was a business bag because he partnering with Gotti. He not going over there as a money bag, yo,
Right.
a black youngster. They went over there as artists. He going over there. He taking Mozzy with him. Mozzy is his name, but that's his team. Why you think they all have Mozzy necklaces? Mozzy is the gang, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why everybody in Mozzy gang got Mozzy at the end of the day, they name. E Mozzy,
Yeah.
there's that.
Right.
Everybody part of Mozzy got Mozzy in their name.
Okay.
That's the gang, nigga. That's not just his name. You mean to tell me you think niggas wearing his name? All these niggas wearing his name? What nigga have you seen wear niggas' name on the label?
Right.
Yeah, my name Devontae, nigga, and 100 niggas got Devontae ENT on. Niggas ain't doing that.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
That's
see
a
exactly
business
what you're
decision.
saying.
And that's gonna put him in the door to get that. But like I said, he could have got that same bag in the Bay. He could have
But
got
he
that
could
same
have.
bag.
Okay, but at the same time, he understand Mozzy got money. You see what I'm saying? You know, and not to mention he has rubbed shoulders even when Atlanta, like Lucci did a lot of songs with Mozzy. Black Youngster did a lot of songs with Mozzy. Like
I'm gonna tell you the difference
he,
between that though. They all from the South. One thing about
true,
the South is different in every corner, but the South is the South.
true.
The West Coast and the Midwest is totally different. The Midwest and the South totally different. You talking about a Midwest nigga in the South. For one, he gonna have to change how he rap because them niggas rapping over 808s and shit. Everybody in motherfucking CMG rapping over 808s. Now that you
Snoop,
over there, you gotta tap into CMG audience. That's what
Snoop,
they listening to. Now you
but
got to go
Snoop, but
jump on
Snoop,
808.
Snoop did it with Beats by the Pound.
Snoop did it because he's doing more game talking. He could talk over a beat, bro, when he rapping. It's more like
True.
talking. Mozzy rapping. That's different. What Snoop damn near do is what Jay Prince be doing on the Ghetto Boy CD. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I came on out here. Snoop just make the work though. You know what I'm saying?
We got to see how this one play out,
You know what
cause
I'm saying? Like
we got to see how it play
Mozzy
out.
gotta change his formula. Change where Mozzy got in-house producers, June on the beat, all these things. His sound, pay attention to Mozzy from the day he stepped out the joint to up to now. All them CDs this nigga got out. Listen to him. His sound ain't never changed. The beat pattern really ain't changing, even though the sounds of the beats be different. It's the Mozzy sound, just like young boy producers know how to give him that young boy sound. He got the Mozzy sound, but now you over here, you got all these artists with potential. They might not be, they rap a certain way, so they might not be able to get off on a Mozzy sound and be. They had to go over here and get on one of these money bag, yo, take Keith beats and all that type of shit. So now you're gonna have to start switching your formula. It's gonna take away from him on the West Coast, whether it getting some traction in that section or not. Because you're gonna have to take away from your West Coastness to do what you're doing over here. Whereas Snoop went to No Limit, he ain't have to switch up. The beats might have changed, but he still was walking on them bitches just like he was on the West Coast. Snoop Dogg he ain't had to change his rap at fucking all. At all, no matter what the beat sounded like, because his pattern of rap is different. So he didn't have to leave. When he dropped on No Limit, it still had the West Coast on it because Snoop got the West Coast flavor. The beats just was different. Mozzy gonna have to switch up the West Coast type of thing to vibe out with them niggas because they rap different. Think about how young black youngster rap, and then Mozzy, and then just put it together in your head. Think about how bad rap and the beats he used versus what Mozzy listened to. Like, you got to think about that when you putting artists together to do songs.
it's just, even though like you saying it's confusing, but it's just gonna be a sight to see. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a sight
I
to
think
see.
it's gonna be a good. It's still good. I'm not
Because
saying it's not a good move. It was a wonderful move. Like I said, this is the closest he gonna get to Jay. I ain't gonna lie to you. You stay in the Bay and you sign the Empire. That might not get you closer to Jay.
right, for sure.
Gotti with Jay. You personally signing to him on some business shit, not on no artist shit. He finna bring you through the door because at home you the Yo Gotti. He finna be good for the West Coast because Mozzy finna come back with them business sense, and he gonna be able to put that in the atmosphere. So that's why I say it's a good thing, but it's gonna be a bad thing because he gonna have to switch up his style some. You know what I'm saying? You coming over here, everybody wearing Dickie suits. Them niggas gang banging in Memphis too, but them niggas on the block in Balenciagas with a Draco.
For sure.
Your whole team got to switch up now, like how they looking at shit.
Yeah,
Cause
they
it's a
ain't
whole
got,
bunch
they
of
ain't got,
money over here. Money bag and these niggas is not broke. They looking like money. Money
yeah.
bag gonna pull up. It's gonna be 20,000 cars behind them. All of them, rims on them, 10 on them, 100,000 or better.
I mean, of course you're gonna boss up.
You ain't got no choice to. That ain't the thing on the West
but
Coast.
but
Lowrider
but
like
but
damn near the biggest expectation.
that just like, say for example, cuz when we get that big break and we go up in our minds, our work ethic is 1K as it is. You feel me? But if we fuck around and start putting that shit on our interviews, even though we don't care nothing about it, the motherfucking audience gonna gravitate to it like, oh yeah, them niggas goddamn mafia and paint. Yeah, they shit be hard as hell, and they be have you see what they be having on. They'll be so geeked up on what the drip that we have on more than the conversation, because that's just how the shit set up like that.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
We
So
also have to be like some of these bloggers and shit happen to be the gun sitting right in front of the computer and shit.
yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like we ain't see no bloggers come in doing that. We watch
Nah,
them grow. And then
nah.
they might have Dasan Campbell ain't coming to game with 2, 3 motherfucking bracelets and a cross necklace and a big ass. He didn't come in like that. That shit came as he was progressing.
Right.
You watch niggas watch them grow. You gotta watch people grow. Mozzie
Yeah.
been in the game for a minute. His whole crew got Mozzie necklaces, but like this is the difference. You around a different crew of niggas, whereas on the West Coast, you can go be around YG. You could have been around Nip. You could have been around niggas in Watts, Compton, anywhere in Cali, and it's all the same. Y'all dress the same, y'all move the same, y'all banging on the same type of principles. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You go over here, yeah, they gang banging. All these gang banging niggas rich. Everybody in the Mozzie gang ain't rich.
Yeah.
Everybody in the CMG gang rich.
It's rich. They
Nigga,
having their way.
you gonna have to change your crew gonna have to be willing to change too, or you gonna have to. This is a point where you might have to let these niggas go if they don't want to excel, nigga. It ain't about the
And
guns and the Dickie suits no more, nigga. It's time to polish up because we can't go CJ with you niggas dressed like that,
yeah.
nigga. He gonna have us turned around, and then I'm gonna be embarrassed. We gonna be embarrassed, nigga. Like, come on.
We gotta move like
Yeah, niggas
bosses.
getting money, man. It's not a nigga on CMG that a nigga on Mozzie team shining. Nigga, shit, Mozzie ain't shining harder than nobody on the nigga team.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen anywhere half of the motherfucking money worth of what you see on these niggas in the shittiest niggas in CMG?
No, CMG having their way, man.
Nigga, you see the nigga 10%, even though he's in the cut already to announce the last winner or whatever. You see, he stepped out with a chain on his neck, looked like some shit little baby.
Think about it. Look what type of nigga God is, bro. For years, Gotti don't get high. So when a nigga that don't have no habits and he's being polished by a nigga like Hove, man, your knife gonna be sharp as a motherfucker,
Sharp as a
dog.
motherfucker.
Not
Sharp as a
nothing.
motherfucker.
That's why Gotti you know what I mean? He's big dog. Do you see the fucking type of diamonds this nigga wearing?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I
Nigga,
said, but not just his jewelry look different now. If you look at every nigga in CMG, the
I understand.
quality of they ice hitting is the same level of Gotti's. No matter what Gotti wearing, it's gonna cost more because he got more money than them. He can go buy a $3 million watch. They got more diamonds than any of them niggas, but the clarity, same clarity.
Man, man, listen, man.
Everybody ain't got that.
When you looking at Gotti, you looking at a polished ass North Memphis street nigga that don't get high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga, who wouldn't want to be around somebody that's polished that way? Cause guess what? A nigga could never say, oh man, that nigga was getting high. He was drinking too much, or you know what I mean? Niggas like that, boy, they gonna be polished.
I know niggas that smoke weed and drink though. That's just
I
as
mean,
smart.
I know, but a pimp nigga always told me, like, he was like, nigga, I know you cold, but you smoking weed, but he was like, nigga, you'll be more dangerous if you ain't put no poison in your system. And it's the truth. You feel me?
True.
Because at the same time, you won't be spending unnecessary money on weed, cigars, and all that. Your thought process to be on
It,
some way other shit.
like like I said, Mozzy been established, but he finna go over here with some real heavy hitters with the money. His niggas finna start being around niggas that got bigger necklaces, watches they ain't never had on, cars they ain't got to drive unless it was Mozzy's. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to step they shit up too.
I mean that you gotta think about it, dog. Think about it, cause when it other than Jay Z, the only niggas that got the keys to the whip in the rap game is the South. Unless you just want to be a local joker. When you talking about getting a big enterprise, you talking about CMG, you talking about QC, you talking, you know what I mean? Niggas that got
Bars,
heavy,
uh,
heavy, heavy hitters, man. Like you can't you can't go if it's like if you gonna go for the gusto, go for the gusto. Cause I'm not saying everybody that's when niggas signed to a label that they made a bad decision. Some niggas wins when they sign with a label, and some niggas don't. That shit be like a gamble.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So to each his own. Oh, speaking of that, yeah, Ice T was saying, yeah, for all you niggas that's coming Super Bowl weekend in LA, please dress accordingly because it's 50,000 active game members is coming outside to play. You know what I mean? All that moving around crazy.
But that's something that you got to worry about even when it ain't the Super Bowl, though. That's
You
just they
right.
just telling you niggas because it's the Super Bowl. They don't tell you niggas no other time. You just go out there, you niggas get took up top.
Yeah, but you know, it's like people love dangerous environments. You can say, "Oh shit, 200 niggas got killed over here last week." Guess what? Somebody gonna be like, "Shit, boy, I'm finna go over there and take a picture."
I ain't gonna even say that. I'm gonna just say we end up wherever to kick it at, niggas going. It don't matter
Yeah,
what it's said.
I'm talking
That's
about.
where that's where it said we going.
Look
And
how
that's
many
what's gonna
people.
happen.
Look how many people, famous females saying they want to go to the old now.
Yeah, but not just female shit. That mean the niggas bitches too, because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got there from Wall shit. They come out with 2 rap songs and post a tweet, man. I just want to go to the nigga, what the fuck?
yeah. They want to go to these dangerous environments, like, and I ain't gonna even front.
But that make you more look like a groupie than a street nigga. Because if you're a street nigga, at the most you could do is respect the nigga section. Nigga, if you from the trenches, you from the trenches, nigga. Period.
I would look at it like this. I wouldn't never ever try to go engage in another nigga hood if it's not business wise. Like say for example, cause some niggas got them hit us up and they be like, hey bro, bring y'all equipment. I want y'all to set up blase squaze down here in this state. We bring our equipment. Boom, come down there and set up and knock some shit out. You feel me?
But
That's
I'm an energy nigga though. If my energy off with the niggas, I'm when I pull up, I'm gonna pull up. But I'm pulling up. I'm prepared to blow a nigga down,
oh
nigga.
yeah, for
Shit ain't
sure.
stupid though. I
For
just ain't
sure.
gonna pull up and just let you put me in no situation.
No, no, no,
I
no,
get them
no.
vibes, nigga. Yeah.
No, and I'm not even saying, I'm not even saying that everybody that we gonna be indulging with in the future is gonna be from the streets,
But
cause
in the culture, that's the possibility with all this shit, man. You got niggas that book niggas. That's the easiest way to rob a rapper. Oh, I'm gonna get this
true.
nigga. And then you just go to Eventbrite or some shit like that, Live Nation, and book these niggas through them. It don't tell them that the rapper such and such booked you to come perform at such and such. Now you getting stripped on stage somewhere because you don't know the people that booked you was the niggas that told you on your Instagram live in the first place, nigga. Nigga, yeah, I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get a rapper for real today. More ways than you know. So you gotta be super on top of your shit when it comes to that shit.
True.
See what happened to Zach TV? It ain't just goddamn rappers, nigga. It's happening to cameramen and shit too, nigga.
Thank
Shit.
God we doing
I'm
everything
not saying
virtual
they
right
changed to
now.
do that, but just like you telling y'all niggas about the Super Bowl, there's a lot of people going to the goddamn All-Star weekend. Ain't no Cleveland niggas gonna get on here and tell y'all be careful when you come to Cleveland. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't give a fuck who you think you is, nigga. Niggas might not, the whole city might not be walking around in gangs and shit, nigga. But trust me and believe me when I tell you they will Chirac the shit out you. Come through there playing around and flexing too hard. So if you go into the All-Star game, your ass better be careful.
Move correctly.
Shit.
Move correctly.
The Midwest is a different environment. We don't give a fuck who be cool with who, none of that shit.
Hey man, I love these streets, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro,
It don't matter what section it is, man.
it's
I love it
dangerous.
all, man. I love it. And I'm not glorifying the killing at all. I just love how different sections of the world, how niggas move. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Niggas just
for
gotta
sure.
start being able to respect how niggas sections is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's section ain't gonna be like your section.
For sure.
That don't mean
That's
you
what
just
I
ain't
love
be putting
about
it
it.
in though.
That's what I love about it. Just like if I go to any other nigga city, I go to any other nigga state. Nigga, I want to see what y'all niggas smoking like. Who's smoking the strongest? You know what I mean?
All
But
of that.
yeah, I got to see what y'all boys smoking like, you know? That's how I be coming. But
You
yeah,
know,
at the same,
this motherfucker though, cuz for Ice T to come out and say some shit.
yeah, man.
When I seen you post that, I was like, Ice T said some shit. That's how you know it's serious. It wasn't even one of the game niggas said, look, man, y'all young niggas be careful out there. It was Ice T said, look, man, ain't nobody gonna tell y'all shit. I'm gonna go and throw it on out there. Y'all niggas better be careful when y'all come out here.
Yeah, man. You gotta move. It's dangerous everywhere. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
dangerous everywhere. You everybody know the when you walk outside, nigga, the goal is to make it back home. You
yes,
feel me?
it is.
So
And then 'cause I don't know if it's all the way true, but I seen it posted on IG or something. They were saying I had posted something about it on the channel and shit about Kodak getting into the shit in LA. But it came out later, it said that he ended up getting shot too.
man, let's get into that, bro. Like, okay, I I I I know one thing about Lil Yak. He's a leader for sure. But at the same time, going to these after party events, being around the streets, knowing that,
Let them niggas know too, though. It was at a Justin Bieber after party, nigga. This wasn't even
yeah.
at no gangster shit.
But see, I've been heard Justin Bieber fuck with the street niggas that's in the
And
industry.
Cali gonna make you have to fuck with the streets. That's the type
Oh
of
yeah,
environment
for
Cali is.
sure.
They don't care if you're
So
a celebrity, you gotta fuck with the streets.
so at the same time, I'm saying to myself, like, okay, look, yeah, you street as fuck, right? But you forgetting that you're a public figure. So everywhere you go, cameras gonna come out regardless. So with that being said, nigga, you know damn well these folks ready to bam your ass. Trump just got you out, dog. You got to move more correctly,
I
cause
ain't
you
gonna take nothing from Yak though, because I don't really know what
know.
directly happened.
But I'm saying you see
Yak
how
ain't
you
moving like he
see
supposed to
you
move lately, man. He
you
ain't
see
doing the
you
back and forth and all
you
that.
see soon as the shit happened, the first thing they said, Kodak Black got into a brawl.
Because if you the breadwinner and you got your projects with you and something happened, you the
You
celebrity though,
responsible.
they
You
gonna be like,
responsible.
you got into the broad, not
You
you and some og
you
niggas. They gonna be like, you. You
it's
always
that
the face.
you know damn well, dog. If you got some, you got your zombies with you, and y'all go to a event amongst other street niggas. You know your niggas is thirsty. Y'all ain't going out bad about
No. But
nothing.
when you the
So
celebrity, it's gonna get blamed on you though.
it's gonna get blamed on you. So guess
Yeah.
what? You gotta learn when you go to these events, man. I'm going to get my bag, and bro, all of us finna go back to the hood and kick our shit. We not finna go to these other events around the other niggas, cause then I got to bun all y'all niggas out. Somebody might get
But
knocked
it's
off.
almost that shit almost unduckable, cuz.
I mean,
When you a celebrity, it's almost unduckable now. Cause soon as a motherfucker see you, they running up on you like this. Phone out and recording. You ain't gave no permission. You ain't said they can come up or nothing, nigga.
I'm
Like
a, I'm
you gotta
I'm gonna
make
give
a
you.
quick decision, and you got
I'm
like 2-3
I'm
seconds
I'm
to
gonna give
make a
you.
real decision
I'm gonna
what you
give
gonna
you.
do to a nigga.
I'm gonna give you a prime example, dog. Even though this not even no gangster rapper, he just make good music. Wiz, Wiz goes state to state, still touring, getting his bags. You never hear nothing about it. It been some bad energy.
Oh, but he don't put that energy out there though. But we talk about rappers that rap about that. Kodak raps about shit
True,
like
true,
that.
true, true, true,
Kodak from
true,
that. When
true.
niggas know you
You
from
right.
that, you are a brownie
You
point to
right.
them. You see what I'm
You
saying?
right. You right.
Yeah,
You
Kodak
right.
could have been heading to the car to leave, and some niggas just ran down on him and that whole shit. When you a celebrity, we done seen it happen to young boy 1,000 times, trying to go to the mall shop with a bitch, hopping out, going to his car, security with him. Niggas will run down on him at any possible time they possibly can and try to get him to crash. It's like as a celebrity, that's almost a
That's it's
impossible to
that's
judge.
that's gotta be a headache, my nigga.
It is.
Just knowing like you can't even kick it without cameras ready
You
to.
see what just happened to G Herbo? He trying to get some nachos out the mall, and the whole mall ended up following them out the motherfucker. I'm talking about to the point where they was so much behind them that it was like pushing them forward. Like he was salty as fuck for real. But when you a celebrity, what you expect? Soon as somebody
Right.
it's
You
over with.
you as a public figure.
Over.
All that, yeah, you might think, I'm still a street. I told this, I told that.
Fans is
Nigga,
fans.
you in a different tax bracket. You in a different tax bracket, which means you really shouldn't be going to the same malls where other people going. You feel me?
Yeah, but you
I'm
can't
just
really
saying.
say that because
Let,
say that's my party. You was out in LA, but I'm like, shit, cuz, you know what I mean? Stop through, cuz we finna Nigga, shit, that's how we politics. So you gonna come through. We ain't thinking no shit like that gonna happen.
Talking about come to the mall?
Anywhere, like shit like that, like Justin Bieber. They got a relationship. Bieber cool with all them, Soulja Boy, all of them. He like really fuck with them. Justin Bieber tell you to come out, you know this shit finna be lit. Why wouldn't I go to Justin Bieber shit? I ain't just gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna spin him. I might want him to come through because I might get an extra 40,000 people to come through because he's showing up too. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that favor for him too, and we fuck with each other like that. So he probably was like, shit, we gonna go over here and politic with them for a little bit, then we gonna cut and some shit happen. He ain't had no fucked up intentions. It just shit just happened like that.
He just
He wasn't fucking with nobody coming down the escalator.
But it just looked crazy because he just beat a situation though. He just beat one.
He did. But this wasn't no situation where he had no gun on him and all that shit.
No, thank God.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I couldn't even take nothing from Kodak. Kodak been moving accordingly, enjoying his riches. He making good music, and he's still standing on his gangster shit without having to go perform the shit. Without having to demonstrate. You know what I'm saying?
He moving right because he been even asking his probation officer.
He been moving. That's how I want all the young niggas really to move. Because we niggas the last 10, 15 years in the game, so some more young niggas can come up and follow their blueprints, get on, and continue this cycle. If y'all crash out too early, how y'all gonna continue the cycle of what y'all niggas created? Because the shit that's going on right now, y'all niggas created that shit. We ain't seen ever in history in rap, nigga. Lil Bow Wow ain't there touch the types of money these little niggas touching without ever going platinum. And Bow Wow was dropping platinum albums and singles.
They don't figure see the labels don't figured out the algorithm. They realized that the diss tracks will get them streams up there.
This is what I'm telling you. We talking about artists that don't even know about algorithm. They getting successful before the label even say shit.
True.
You see what I'm saying? They figured this shit out without needing no label. Today, you don't need no label. So everybody that wake up every day and be like, damn, I need to try to do something so I can get to a label is the dumbest shit in the world. Why is you thinking about a label when niggas is getting rich every day on their own?
I'm gonna give a prime example. Like most niggas not paying attention to him because of the music that he makes, but he's still legendary. That nigga Currency work ethic, dropping tapes
like that. And he's not a real flex dude. He a casual nigga. Most of the time he got jogging pants on.
And sneakers.
I'm gonna tell you about this nigga though. He got a stupid long catalog, and he got a cult fan base, and the fact that he do numbers every time he drop, and he independent. He got more money than a lot of niggas that you see on TV stunting like they the richest nigga in rap. He got more money than them, and all you see him at the most with like a little bust down Prezi on. He must plain Jane rollies most of the time, like he real plain Jane. But don't get him fucked up, man. He up there with Wiz with this shit.
Real talk,
nigga.
In his own lane. In his own lane, he drop when he want to. He do his own numbers.
And he having stupid bread.
He don't dick ride, and not to mention his team that he has with him. He got Scotty, what his name? Scotty from ATL, Fendi P.
That's his rap name, Scotty from ATL.
Yeah, Scotty from ATL.
The ATL part is in the rap name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got Fendi P, he got a female, he got Fiend, you know what I mean? OG Fiend, No Limit, yeah, he Jet Life, you know what I mean? And allegedly, I think he has Matt too, because Matt been wearing a lot of Jet Life clothes also. So because everybody know,
Currency was on Cash Money at the time.
Yeah, but it's look who is the big dog.
He gonna have, and at the same time, Mac from Magnolia, Currency from Magnolia.
No, look, guess who's the big dog, the big CEO of Jet Life, Mr. Marcelo from the third.
Brother.
For sure. You know what I
That's how
mean?
you got the
So
whole relationship with
it's
all of them
it's
niggas. Mr.
it,
Marcelo was on that
that's
money.
that's why that he's still getting those beats sound with the No Limit sound. It's still original No Limit beats. He
But see,
J Electronic, what his name? That signed to Jay-Z.
electronical, and he ain't dropped
Yeah,
an album yet. He got some singles. He got a couple singles out. He ain't dropped nothing in years, and people still talk about it. And he still
yeah.
got a fan base. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to chase no record label. All that wasting your money on record labels and shit.
They
That
that
shit is a waste of time.
it's a waste of time.
Nigga, Lil
That's
Nas X did not have a record label, a record deal, none of that shit. What he did was bought a $30 beat, made the song, put the song in a motherfucking digital platform, and that shit got over 375,000. Whatever he did, he made like $375,000 off that shit in less than a month or two. You do that on your own, you can get any goddamn record deal you want.
for sure.
Put the work in first. When you got the
Damn
work put
right.
in, you could tell them what the fuck you want, and they ain't telling you what the fuck they want to give you. Big difference. Right now, you ain't worth a bag of potato chips, and you come record deal, and they give you a fucking record deal. The fucking record deal gonna be worth a bag of potato chips, nigga.
Real talk.
Don't expect to get rich, and you're not worth anything. When the last time you seen a motherfucker take a motherfucker that ain't worth nothing and make them the richest person? Nobody.
No, they ain't doing that.
Nobody, because none of these companies fucked with Jay-Z until he went out there and got rich. None of these companies was fucking with 50 till he went out there and got rich. You got to go get rich on your own first. Then you can negotiate whatever the fuck you want to. Man, quit chasing a record label. Your ass gonna be getting whipped with a belt and ain't gonna receive none of the proceeds you thought you
Niggas
would.
got to understand, nigga, you better start buying your own equipment, buy your own cameras, talking your own shit, just like me and you doing it right now, the
Yeah.
independent way. We ain't
You
got
ain't
no.
got 1,000,000 streams. You ain't sold 30,000 records independent. No, none of that shit. Not even 10,000. If you haven't sold 10,000 albums independent, quit chasing record labels. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. And that's a small number to sell, nigga. But to an independent, that's a rich number. Nigga, you sign a record deal, your ass better clear 1,000,000 copies, or you gonna be in debt for the next 5 to 7 years, nigga, off one project. And you in a contract that you gotta do 3 projects, you gonna leave in debt, nigga.
Real shit.
These little niggas learned how to go get rich before a record label ever even text them.
By
They
using
already in the video, nigga, with the phone book on their ear. Boom, boom. You be like, nigga, what the? Who are you? You looking up to see what label he on, nigga? He ain't got no nigga. You go to, he don't know label. How the fuck he got that much money?
the niggas learn how to get a bag off the
Yeah.
computer. They
You
learn how to
can't
get
watch
a
them all
bag.
crash out because that method gonna stop. These niggas got to keep that blueprint going so the next young niggas can come and follow the same blueprint, just like the blueprint Hove and 50 and them put down for niggas behind them to come and follow. Master P, all them niggas. They the new method. The young niggas gonna follow their method. They not following Snoop and 50 and Jay-Z. They following them young niggas.
Real talk.
So they got to keep that shit going.
So shout out to all the young niggas that's out there doing y'all
All
shit.
of them.
We salute all y'all little niggas. You know
Y'all
what I
doing
mean?
shit, nigga. We ain't never seen them. We ain't
We
never
always
seen
say that a lot of young
every group.
niggas, a lot of young niggas already always think that majority of the OG niggas in the game be throwing salt. No, these niggas right here that y'all see on this camera, we fuck with y'all a long
Heavy
way.
too.
You know what I mean? We love how we see how y'all niggas busting down bags with each other, putting niggas in position to feed their families. But the goal is you can make the money, but it's all about staying free,
It's about staying free, man. You can't enjoy it
enjoying
if you
life,
free.
enjoy life. You know what I mean? That's what this shit about, enjoying life. What's the use of making money if you ain't enjoying it with the family? You feel me? Y'all got to start learning how to have fun, my nigga. It's okay to have fun.
Because that's really the only part they know how to have fun, but it's the letting the street go part. They know
enjoying
how to
life.
do everything else, cuz they know how to boss up. They know how to
They
control their
they
circles.
they.
Cuz look how many crews we seen that could control their entourage.
You
These
right.
young niggas be controlling the shit. Nigga can cough and niggas is shutting up and shit.
True.
All kind of shit. Like they
You right.
buying each other jewelry. They making
You
sure
right.
my nigga, this my best friend from back in the day. He got as much
You
money in
but
his hand as
but
him.
the thing is,
That's the
they
best.
got so much money. They got so much money, dog, that they can put generations of family members in position to where they will never ever hurt again. The same way, God bless the dead, King Dolph, man. Rest in peace, Dolph, man. We gonna forever mourn you till we join you on our show, dog. We fuck with you the long way.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's how that shit's supposed to be. If something supposed to happen, nigga. Them kids supposed to be in
Because you can't
position.
expect the young niggas to set
I'm,
up
I'm,
generational
I'm
wealth.
not, I'm not expecting it,
Look
but
at Dirk, cuz. Look at Dirk. But to look at Dirk, you gotta look at his dad. Look at what type of nigga his dad was. Nigga got
true,
caught millions of dollars, hella bricks. Get money nigga. For him to maintain that type of riches, he had money discipline too. He knew how to manage money, save
true,
money, nigga. He knew how to be conservative. He knew how to do a lot of shit. That
yeah,
spilled off onto his goddamn son. A lot of these
true.
young niggas that's rich as fuck, I gotta take up for them on this. They coming from households where they ain't learned shit from the parent.
I agree.
Mom chasing dick, dad out chasing hoes, or in jail, or dead. What they learn for real? I got $10 million, but ain't nobody taught me nothing. And you ain't finna listen to no crackhead. Nobody, no matter what they say they used to be, sit up and tell you just because they 50 years old, yeah, you know, you got 10 million, you should do this. You're gonna be like, man, you don't shut the fuck up talking to me. They need older people that they look up to be like, Dirk had them influences. You see other people out there that got the same amount of money, they ain't had that influence, so they ain't moving the same. Yeah, Dirk got a lot of people around him crashing out, but Dirk owned businesses, real estate, semi trucks. Nigga, don't get Dirk fucked up. That nigga's a
Yeah.
young businessman.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like,
NBA young boy too. He
uh,
owned
uh,
digital streaming platforms.
no, do you see what that nigga bringing to the game now? He bringing the vapes to the game. He bringing his own vapes. You
Yeah,
know
but
them.
and that's to me, that's the small part.
It's
If you give
small.
me when I
It's
told
small.
you this nigga got a platform like Spotify, nigga,
Yeah, for sure.
for you to have that, you know how much motherfucking money you gotta put into that? That's tech shit. We
I
talking about a
mean,
nigga like NBA YoungBoy own something like that.
true.
Ain't no nigga his age own nothing like that, nigga. We
Nah,
talking about a young nigga that ain't 21 that got into tech early. He might seem stupid to the public, like he do a lot of stupid shit. That nigga smart as fuck.
oh yeah, hell yeah. You can't take that. That's what I'm,
Before him
man.
to have done that, he got somebody older
You
around him. Like, listen,
who else? Your boy. They picking off what your boy Big Boy used to do back in the days. Uh, Trap Boy Freddy and Bankroll Freddy. Them boys got them pretty. They selling them Merle bullies and Merle pits. You know what I mean? And they they progressing. I love to see young niggas progressing, man.
but
Like,
I'm a
they're the
side
future.
more with Trap Boy, not Trap Boy Freddy from Dallas, but
Bankroll Freddy.
Bankroll Freddy. I always call him Trap Boy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the Freddy. They both got the Freddy,
Mhm.
but Trap Boy Freddy's more of a street nigga. His music ain't the reason why he look like he look. Let's just be honest. Ain't no
For
shit
sure.
don't
He
be
been
straight
having
like
money.
that. I'll give it to Bankroll Freddy because that nigga doing numbers. His videos doing numbers. He doing shows. He touring. He with QC, and then you got your money into something like that.
Right. He said he invested 250,000.
I believe it.
And
That's not saying that.
that's not a bad investment
Because
at
Trap Boy
all.
Freddy got money too, but we know as street niggas,
We-
he on street time, nigga. You
For
ain't
sure.
need not a stream, enough streams in the world, nigga, to go do all this shit, nigga, that you be doing. The Freddy Krueger necklaces, nigga. Come on, you was doing a lot of this shit before niggas even knew you who you fuck you was.
He been having money.
Trap,
Been having
so
this
Trap
way.
Boy Freddy, I feel like his is more of a real investment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some big boy from Outkast type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that was his profession. Like, I think he still do
Man,
that.
I mean, but the thing is, it's like it's damn near like the same conversation me and you have about polishing each other,
Yeah.
investing in more shit. Dog, that's hey man, that's what that shit
Work,
is
man.
about. That's what that shit is about.
We
That's
got so much game from older niggas around us, but we didn't get the game that we necessarily needed to get where we need to get at that time. That's why we trying to figure this shit out now. You see what I'm saying? You can get all the gems in the world from somebody and they leave two of the most important gems that you really need out. Maybe they just didn't know them, they got themselves. But the whole thing about it is we all be left, we all are inconvenienced for the fact that sometimes it's gonna be some gems that people don't give us. It's not always because they just didn't give it to you. Sometimes they didn't know neither.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, y'all know how we be doing on our show. But this all we gotta give y'all niggas on this time for that culture for the streets, nigga, with me and the mafia, nigga. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all know episodes drop every mother Monday. You understand?
You
You
already
feel me?
know.
So, so y'all know what it is. We out.
And cut.